Audience member number 1.
Audience member number 2. Hello everyone, my name is Brittany Bergen. Unfortunately, my mom is very sick, so I was not able to have 3 audience members. So I'm very, very sorry about that. But my audience members are sitting right there behind the camera, watching me do my speech. So tonight I'm going to be informing you on the essential gear needed to go snowboarding. Now, not everyone knows this, so I'm going to try and explain it. Alright, number 1, you need to make sure that you have underlayers, which include a long sleeve shirt, which for me, I like the Under Armour one because it keeps in all the heat and keeps me warm. And then I also wear these Nike leggings that are really thick and warm underneath my snowboarding pants. And you need snowboarding pants that are waterproof, wind resistant, what else? Just very warm in general. And it's better if they're form-fitting because then the wind can't go up them and make you colder. Next, you need, well, it's best to have a hoodie underneath your jacket because sometimes a jacket isn't enough. So for me, I got this pink Nike one to match my leggings that keep me warm. And this one is for the winter and the snow. Okay, so once you have the hoodie and everything, it's also very important to keep your head warm. So for me, I have this hat, which I like because it's very thick and keeps my head warm. And it's black and blue, so it matches the rest of my gear. And, oh, it keeps my ears very warm too. Helps with the wind. And then, also, your neck gets very cold, so it's important to have a scarf. Now, famous snowboarder Lindsey Vonn says that she cannot live without her multicolored scarf. So, even to famous snowboarders, this is a very important piece to have on when going down the mountain. Next, I'm going to go with my jacket. Probably one of the most important pieces, so you don't freeze to death out there. And it's important to have a snowboarding jacket because they're lined for their wind resistant. They're also water resistant, so you can stay warm without having to wear a big bubble jacket, which I hate. Okay, so once you have all this on, then also the jacket's important because this is where you hook your tags for when they scan you to go down the mountain, so it's a very important piece. Next, you definitely need gloves because your hands will freeze. You actually do use your hands a lot while snowboarding to hook in your boots, to grab the snow if you fall, to do tricks. You grab your board with them. So it's very important to also have good grips on your gloves to grab things, which Tara Bright, another famous snowboarder, says that the most important thing for her is to have a good pair of gloves with really good grips. Okay, so now I have all this done. Of course, it's not that easy to see down the mountain when there's snow flying in your face. So it's important to have goggles, which helps with the UV rays too, because while going down the mountain, the snow is really, really bright from the sun and sometimes it gets hard to see. Now that all this is done, it's also important to keep your feet warm because even though you have big boots, they still get really cold. So I have nice wool socks that I wear with my boots. And then you do need special boots for snowboarding, so this is what they look like. And then, well, besides the essentials that you need, well, and the board, which you obviously need to get down the mountain. This is my board. It's Roxy, my favorite brand, which mostly all my stuff is Roxy. It's also my dog's name, so. But besides needing all these essentials gear, obviously everyone wants to look good going down the mountain. So Sarah Burke, who is also a famous snowboarder, says that she wears bright colors to stand out, which I have to agree because it's easier to spot yourself going down a mountain. like when I go with my friends, if they see, let me move this camera down a little bit, if you see the blue pants with the pink knees or the green scarf and the black and blue hat, they know it's me. And in case there's an emergency, it's easier to find you if they know what color you're wearing. So yeah, it's not just about the essentials, but you want to look good too. But this is also a picture of Tora Bright, sorry, mixing up the names. But snowboarding is something that is one of my biggest hobbies, and it's really fun and cool, so I wanted to inform everyone on what the essential gear needed to go snowboarding was. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that it informed you on very good, useful, and helpful information. Now, audience members, do you have any questions? Molly.
Are those the only types of boots that you can wear? Like, what would happen if you wore other boots?
No, you have to wear these kind of boots because they're really big and they keep your ankle straight so you don't hurt your ankle at all. But the size of these boots actually have to clip in perfectly into these bindings, because if you were to wear smaller or normal boots, your foot would slide right out of here and you wouldn't be able to, like, you know, move around and keep your feet stuck in the board. So it's very important to have real snowboarding boots rather than just throwing on any pair of winter or snow boots. Any more questions?
No.
All right, well, thank you everyone for listening, and I hope that my video was informative for all of you. Well, I need to take all this off because it's getting very hot now. So goodbye.